Hey everybody, so I wanted to come on here and explain how to complete this assignment because on Friday when we go live and we have our last Google Meet for the end of the year, I want everybody to be able to present these digital memory books that we're creating. And they're kind of confusing if you don't read all the directions. So sometimes I know you guys don't like reading a lot of directions. So I decided to create a video explaining how to do it. So this is what it looks like when you pull it up. And this slide kind of gives a lot of information about how to type things. If there's a text box, just click in it and type. If you want to move slides around, you can. If you make a mistake, you can hit the undo button, which is right here. It'll just like back up that mistake. But I'm going to go through and kind of fill it out to teach you how to do it. Okay, so this is the first slide that you're actually going to be editing. So it says grade 3. I already went ahead and dragged grade 3 in it because we're all in 3rd grade. This totally awesome record of our school year belongs to, and you're going to click this and you're going to type your name. So I'm going to go ahead and do mine. This is Quintero. Okay. And then if you wanted to type a little message right here, you can. So, you know, if you wanted to put Barton Elementary. Oops. It's not really going to fit. There. Or if you don't want to put anything in that little apple, you don't have to. You can just delete all the words that are in it, and then nothing will be in the apple, okay? But you want to make sure you put your name right up here, okay? So then the next slide, you're going to go to the next slide, and it says a bit about me, your favorite color, favorite subject. So you're going to go everywhere it says type. You're going to click on that, and you're going, oops. And you're going to erase it. Favorite color, I'm going to put yellow. Favorite subject, I'm going to put math. Favorite team, ooh, I like the Florida Gators. If you don't have a favorite team, you can just leave that blank. Favorite movie, my favorite movie is Toy Story. Favorite breakfast, ooh, y'all know this, chicken and waffles. This year I got better at, and then you would just type whatever you got better at. My feelings about this school year, there's a lot per page for you to type, so make sure before you move on to the next slide, you write everything on that slide. So my feelings about this school year, 5 words that describe me, you would type there. My hobbies, what do you like to do? And then if you know how to do this, you can go ahead and insert a selfie. So I already have pictures that are saved on my computer, and you probably don't. But maybe if you email me, I can send you like a YouTube video on how to do that. So I have this selfie. I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and then I'm going to make it smaller and make it fit right there in that little spot. Okay, and again, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because I know how. And if you know how, that's amazing. And if you don't, that's okay. You can just leave it blank. And you're going to go through every single slide, a day in the life of a student, before school, at the beginning of the school day, during the morning, in the middle of the day, during the afternoon, at the end of the day, and after school. So you're going to type a little something in here about what you do. Teacher feature. So here's what I like about my teacher, and then you would put my name here, Mrs. Quintero. This is where you would put a picture, but don't worry about it. What I remember most, so you would type whatever you remember most about me. What my teacher likes, type it here. What my teacher doesn't like, type it here. These are all the other teachers I had this year, so you can write about Mr. P, or you can write about other 3rd grade teachers if you want, even though you didn't. Some of you had other teachers, but you can just write their names if you want. What a class. So as a class, we are great at. Our biggest strength is 3 words that describe our class. So you're going to go in and type all of this stuff. How many students we have, how many boys, how many girls, how many have my hair color, How many have younger siblings? How many have older siblings? Do the best you can with that. You might not know that. That's okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, moments I remember. So my favorite memory of our school year, I will always remember when some books, these are the best books I read, my favorite genre to read. A lot of you guys like fiction, so I'm sure you'll say that. My absolute favorite book, you'll type it right here. Why it's my favorite, the best part of the book. And then there's just a lot a lot of things to write per slide. So just make sure you check to make sure you wrote all the stuff. Lunch, so the different things you like to eat for lunch, our procedures for lunch, what I usually do for lunch is, who I usually sit with, how do you feel about the cafeteria food, special events that got to happen. So you can talk about field day or our field trip. You can talk about the different escape rooms we did, all kinds of stuff we did this year. Here's your friends, where you can talk about your friends. Your very best day ever and why it was your best day ever. And then this is where you're going to get to talk about the pandemic. So when COVID-19, the coronavirus, began spreading, our world changed. So you can type about how the pandemic was affected your family. You would type it here. How it affected the school and how it affected the community. And then the last slide you're going to fill out is how you feel about learning at home versus learning at school. So what are things that are different? What are the things that are the same? Pros, cons. Pros means things you like. Cons means things you don't like positive things and negative things. What you miss most and what you wish about learning from home. So you're going to go ahead and go through this. I'm posting this today on Wednesday. Please try to have it done by Friday so that we can present it on the last day of school. So if you have any questions, you can just leave a comment or you can email me. And I will do the best I can to answer any of your questions you have. But yeah, all right.